Hi everyone, this is Alvis Anastasiou, and I'm going to share with you the 4 stages of financial status. We're going to start with the first stage, where it's the lowest stage, is the stage that you want to avoid, and then we're going to go up to the fourth stage, which is the best stage and everybody should aim for. At the end of this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can elevate yourself through the different stages. So let's start with the first stage, stage number 1, which is financial insecurity. In this level, there are the people who are usually unemployed or people who are working, but they don't have the knowledge or the skills to get a more stable job. So the less knowledge that you have, the less skills that someone has, the difficult is for him to find a stable job. You might have a job, but it might, if your job can be easily done by someone else, then you're still in the financial insecurity. So, for example, if someone is just, his job is just to be flipping burgers, and it can easily be, take your job someone else, or maybe a robot can take your job, then you're in you most probably find yourself in the financial insecurity. So what's the next step? The next step is the financial stability. In this stage, people have a stable job, they have a stable income. Usually they have more knowledge, they have more skills, they can do jobs that require skills and knowledge that it's not easy to be done by a robot or someone who doesn't have the expertise. So financial stability are the people who have that stability, who have stable jobs, or people who have the knowledge and the expertise, can found themselves into the financial stability. Now, in this level, in the financial stability, people might have the feeling that they have a security because they have a stable income. Usually people who are working in the government offices, people who are working in the banks or big companies, they have the sense of that financial stability. But easily an economic crisis or a corona pandemic can drag them down to financial insecurity. So financial stability, that's not what we should aim. Even though many people, they just want to find a steady job, a good job with steady income, but usually those are the people who are losing their job because of the economic crisis or because of the economic conditions. That's why we should get ourselves to the third level, which is not the final, but it's much more better than the second one, which is financial security. If you find yourself into the level of financial security, that means you have the capability of producing income yourself. Now, the people who find themselves in the financial security section usually are self-employed, they are business people. It's the people that they can easily produce income for themselves and for their families. Okay, so if you have the knowledge and the skills, but you don't necessarily know how to generate income by yourself, and you generate income for your employer or for someone else, you're still in the financial stability. If you want to raise yourself to the financial security, you have to be able to generate income. No matter what happens in the financial situation, in the global economy or your national economy, if you're in the position to go outside and generate income, that means you have financial security. And usually those people, they have the knowledge, they have the expertise, but the difference between the people who are located into the second level, the financial stability, the people who are in the financial security level are the people who take action. So if you want to raise yourself to go from the second stage to the third stage and feel secure, you have to take action. And when you take action, that's where you realize if you really have the knowledge, the skills, and the tools in order to produce income. Because a lot of people, they go and they study at the universities and the colleges, and they get the knowledge, but they don't get the knowledge and the expertise or the skills that is required for generating money, for making money. And that's a big difference between having the skills and the knowledge that generate money and just have the college degree and a university degree that's going to be, get you a job. Okay. So the people who are at the economic security level, those are the people who have the knowledge, who have this expertise, who have the skills, but they are in a position to generate income by themselves without, it's not necessary for them to work in a company. They're not the employees. They can easily go outside, sell their products, produce products, but most importantly, generate income for their family. Okay. And then we go to the fourth level of financial status, which is financial freedom. Now, in this case, you are in a position where you created assets, you created products, you created services that no matter if you're working or not, those assets are producing, are money making assets. They are producing income for yourself. So, for example, when you reach the financial security level and you know how to produce income, you have to go and invest in money-making assets. For example, real estate or any other assets that are going to produce income to you, no matter if you're working or not. Also, if you want to get yourself at the position of financial freedom, you have to save and acquire capital that's going to be enough so you can sustain your expenses, you can pay all your expenses, and you can live your lifestyle, the lifestyle that you want for the rest of your life without having to work. Now, if you want to work, that's great. But if you don't want to work, that's still okay. So if you find yourself into the financial freedom section, that means it's not necessary for you to work. You can work or not, it's up to you, but it's not necessary for you to work. Now, how do you get yourself from the first level to the second level, then to the third level, then to the fourth level? I have 3 tips for you how to raise your financial status. The first tip is that you have to learn more. You have to acquire more knowledge that's going to help you to produce income by yourself. So you have to learn how to sell. For example, you have to know digital marketing. Those are the skills and knowledge that you have to acquire in order to make money. So get more knowledge. The second thing is that you have to get more practical skills. You have to know how to do stuff. For example, you have to know how to sell, not just have it in your mind. You have to get the skills of how to make a call and close an appointment and then close the sale. You have to, if you don't want to make sales, by cold calling, then you have to acquire the skills to know how to market yourself through social media, through digital marketing, through search engine optimization or Google Ads. So you have to acquire those skills in order for you to be able to generate income, okay? And the third tip is that you have to take more actions. So more skills, more knowledge, more actions. Because if you take actions bring results, results brings income. And that's a big difference between the people that they stay in the financial stability and financial security. If you want to raise yourself up to the financial security level or up to even to financial freedom, you have to know, you have to have the skills, and you have to take massive actions. That's how you raise yourself and you elevate yourself through the different financial status levels. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. for more tips on business, sales, digital marketing, and growth.